Hello people, I'm Vito and welcome back to the World of Light with Roberlink.
Hello.
So where we left off, we found out a little bit about what to do with that torch clock thing in the plaza. We got something for that, but I imagine there's probably more.
Yeah.
So we still need a way to open up that, get to the Master Sword, and probably Young Link.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in the Lost Woods, it appears.
Yes.
So let's continue. You were just clearing it out first?
I believe so.
Ah, Celebi.
Ah.
Was Celebi Gen 2 or Gen 3?
That's a good question. I think Gen 2.
Because I'm starting to wonder now, because I know I've seen the movie that focused around Celebi.
Yeah.
It might have actually been Gen 3, but I'm not sure. But even if it is, that is like the one Gen 3 I actually know, if that's the case. Because I know, like, the most special thing about Gen 2 was Lugia, from what I remember.
Ah.
Which is why I'm thinking Celebi might not be Gen 2.
We'll have to check.
Also, between sessions, I remembered that I think you have played Donkey Kong 64 specifically with me in its multiplayer mode a long time ago. But I think you got frustrated with it because I don't really go easy, I don't really know how, without just not doing anything. And then it's just like, why am I even playing then if I'm going to do that? So, I think that's why you probably didn't like it. You may have repressed that memory.
That is possible.
But I do remember at least one of the multiplayer maps. I did also think of another really old game that at least I used to play. I'm not sure if you did. In the same time period as The Incredible Machine and the Tonka games, there was one called... I don't know if it's what the series is called, but it was a Busy Town game.
Huh. Do you remember that?
I want to say part of that game may have actually played similar to one of the Tonka games where you like construct a vehicle or something.
Recovers some health automatically every 5 seconds. Great auto heal. Interesting.
Sounds very useful.
Though it is...
Yeah, I just noticed a 3 cost. So you can have nothing else with it. You cannot stack it with, like, what was it, the one that gives you health on KO, or the one that just gives you, like, a great amount of healing at a certain point.
Right.
Drat. That drastically limits our customization options if we're going to use it. Alright, what's left around here?
Someone down here? Ah, the mysterious Mr. L.
So, isn't he from Super Paper Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah, it even says Paper Mario series. Okay. Like, even though I've probably played it more recently, I do feel like Super Paper Mario was a bit less memorable. Because I'm pretty sure they got rid of the turn-based combat scene that was in...
Thousand Year Door?
Yeah, in the original, where it was actually turn-based and all that. That is actually, like, the one time that I would have actually preferred turn-based over real-time. Because usually it's the other way around. There we go.
Alright.
I was just thinking back to Busy Town. I think I remember it said it was made by someone named Richard Scarry, and I always found that kind of ironic. That it's like a kid's series made by someone with the last name of Scary.
It's like Grimm's Fairy Tales.
Well, those are actually grim.
True.
Like, is there a Grimm fairy tale that isn't actually grim in its original format?
In its original format, probably not.
I know Disney always makes them all nice and happy ending, but...
Okay, there's someone down here, but I can't get to them. because log.
So... Okay, what's that up there then? You can't reach that yet? Alright.
That I know of.
So I know the nearby statue said a direction you could go that would be a hidden path, right? You would just wanted to kill the spirits first, though.
Yeah. East, south, south. So, east, south,
Aha.
south.
Ooh. Can we keep going first? Yes. Okay. Oh, it just leads there. All right. North, west, north, then continue north. Dive in with courage. So up, left, up, up.
Up, left, up, up.
Well, it's a good thing we have a airtight suit on.
Yes.
Watertight, whatever.
Saria.
Do you know her?
Vaguely. She's in, not Majora's Mask.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time, yes.
Because I know Ocarina of Time, I never owned it originally, but my friend did, the N64 version. Then later on, I did get the downloadable version for the Wii. And that's when I actually played it all the way through.
Also, I'd like to test out that great auto heal, except every stage around this area has fog.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't want to deal with that. Would you stop with the spamming of that thing?
I had another one of those moments. I know I had something lined up I wanted to talk about, or that I thought of, and I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah. So, I believe it was last episode. You know, we fought the Skull Kid, and he had 2 Meta Knights with him.
Yeah, the tiny ones.
And I couldn't think of what they were. I don't know why it didn't occur to me. They're supposed to be Tattle and Tail, the fairies in Majora's Mask. Because I'm not sure how familiar you are with how the actual story goes, but...
pretty much none.
They both travel with Skull Kid until the encounter Link has with Skull Kid, in which case Tattle stays with Link and Tail stays with the Skull Kid, but they're both technically friends of the Skull Kid, kind of.
Huh. Oh, young Link's here.
Wait. If you're here, then who's there?
Dun dun dun.
It's like, I don't know, I don't remember what exactly I was thinking when I first played this, but what I imagine I would have thought of would be like hoping that it's going to be Fierce Deity in front of the sword. But Fierce Deity is not a character in this. He's probably a spirit, though, somewhere, maybe.
True. Now, where's the one I just picked up? Right, it's you. I went over you. Wow, I'm dumb.
I don't know. Have I talked about Fierce Deity on the channel before?
I don't think so.
I feel like I might have. He's just like a special version of Link you can get by wearing a mask that you get by giving away all your other masks near the very end of the game and completing some somewhat difficult minigames.
Is it worth it?
Oh, yeah. Like, I always knew it was, like, really worthwhile, but, yeah, the Game Grumps played through it, and with the Fierce Deity's mask, they beat him in, like, minutes, the final boss.
Huh.
But you can use them in any boss fight room. But you can't use them outside of any boss fight room, which is a little disappointing, but whatever.
Ah. And of course, it's near the end of the game, so it doesn't help you with most bosses.
I mean, you can refight them if you just want to wreck them.
Ah.
If your health goes back down to 0%, it's like, perfect!
Look, I took no damage. Alright. Now we have Mini-Me and Cartoon Mini-Me.
The links are all here. There's the courage.
We found the missing link.
Haha, very funny. Alright, so then who... Or is that going to be Ganondorf then?
Ah, that might be.
I guess that would make sense. He's defending the sword that can beat him. But how do we get up there? Wait, did you get to that point?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I fought Saria.
Can you get from there up to that fighter?
Not that I could tell.
Try again.
Okay.
Huh. I mean, that looks like that would be the place. Maybe there's another hidden path nearby somewhere.
What? Didn't mean to go through that time.
Like, stop going back and forth. I imagine it would probably be somewhere on the north side then, unless it's another tunnel. I wonder if you actually can go through the hidden paths before you're told about them. Or if you go in a different direction or path to get to them. Huh.
Alright, I'll deal with it later.
Yeah, maybe after you get the sword.
Yeah.
Isn't the airway faster? I don't know.
I can't remember. No, that's dead end.
Going the long way around.
Scenic route.
But that's okay. Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Nope, it's Cloud.
Ah, yes. Link's greatest enemy. Cloud.
I was trying to think.
And kill him with James McCloud.
I was trying to think if there's any like cloud-like enemies in Zelda, and I can't think of one. All I can think of is like the Lakitu.
Yeah, that's Mario.
I know you go flying in Skyward Sword, but I don't know if there are any cloud-like enemies in that. Like, what are you doing here, Cloud? It is the wrong fantasy series. It's like, do you know how hard it is to lug around this massive sword? I want something more wieldy.
So that's why he's after the Master Sword.
It will be mine. I have no idea what Cloud actually sounds like, so sorry if this isn't anything like it, but this is what I'm going with. Ow.
Alright. Yeah. It says if you won't burn to death.
It's like, darn it, you've beaten me. Oh well, guess I'm on your side now.
It's like, alright, just find a cubby hole with the others.
I'm just imagining if they're like, I don't know if there is one. Can't think of one at the moment, but if there's just like a strongman character and you punch him hard enough, he's like, you punch good. I will be on your side. Oh, the map actually looks like a Triforce.
Ah.
The glow of the Master Sword dispels the darkness from the land.
Okay, can we just bring it outside then?
Yeah.
The other dimension? That should fix things. So, anything new? I don't think so. Actually, what do you say? Oh.
So that might have been referring to Saria.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm hoping it'll actually tell us what we need to get to that character.
It better.
Ascend the path of wisdom to face challenges.
Well, if I don't want a challenge.
Wait, what's... Path of wisdom would be the Zelda area. So is it saying somewhere in the lower left area go up, maybe?
That's like the highest point in the lower left area.
Me, I'm not sure.
Did you get them mixed up, Nintendo? Aye.
Could be like a tunnel thing. What the heck is that?
I believe that's called an abomination.
Well, at least you agree with me.
Mega Mewtwo Y.
It's like, you know, the human experimentation with Pokemon didn't go far enough with Mewtwo alone. We had to go further.
Oh no.
And uglier. That's right. I was about to say, yeah, you know, just go use your Final Smash down there, but they actually did it. I wasn't expecting them to be so cooperative.
Must be the dumbness of their AI. Oh, hi, Dialga. Ah.
You wasted the perfect match. They wasted their Final Smash, and you kill yourself?
I'm sorry. I wanted to see what was below the second layer.
We can go exploring later. We have a job to do. It's like with a sphere that huge, you'd think you'd have better accuracy.
I know, right? Oh, no, you don't. Alright. And I never even took any damage.
So I have been continuing to play some more From the Depths, and I think I'm getting a little bit used to it now.
Yeah, it takes a bit.
I've... There's a lot of stuff to keep in mind in terms of defense, but Mecha Fiora,
Is this a new skin from League of Legends?
No. The only thing that I think I've really completed that's good enough to actually use is like a small scout boat. I gave it small vertical launch missiles, and I have enough of them in like maybe like a second or so stagger, so that they can just continuously fire. They have like no long reload.
Ah. Suppressive fire with missiles.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I have a lot of hours on the game, and I still haven't even built like a battleship. Or even a heavy cruiser. Like I just got like a friggin' destroyer, and like that's about as big as I've gone in Navy.
And things like Space Engineers, Robocraft, Terra Tech, you know, things are pretty simple. You just need to place whatever you want and then build your hull. But in From the Depths, you actually need to really build out everything you want. You need to, like, for your engine, you have to have, like, a main block, a crankshaft, the cylinders, and then usually you want either injectors or carburetors and superchargers or turbochargers.
Yeah.
And then an exhaust pipe system. And that's just for the engines. And then there's similar stuff for all the weapons and all that.
Okay, but at least, you don't have to run like pipelines through everything. Why is there a head in the sky?
Wait, a what?
What? That was the wrong direction. But there's like someone in the background over the mountains. Anyways, at least it's not like Space Engineers where, you know, like if you want hydrogen thrusters, you have to like connect every one of them through a pipeline.
Yeah, but there are engine types that don't.
True.
I was just thinking when you said you saw a face like over the mountain or something like that, I was just thinking like if it's that big that you could see it from this range, is it like a Titan or something?
Thing is, it looked like a little anime girl.
What?
I don't know. It's Japan. Heck, what is this place?
I have no idea because I don't think I've played the game this map is from. Is this from Fire Emblem?
I don't think so.
I don't remember, but if it is, it's probably one of the DS ones that I haven't played. So, I don't know. We could check later. Nope.
My tea.
There we go.
Got him with the down air.
What else was I gonna say?
Okay, wow, you actually are kind of good.
Oh, I think I remember. In From the Depths, one of the things I unintentionally found out was that if you spawn in an enemy and you stand on it as your little person and you destroy, I think it's the AI mainframe, you just get the boat. So you can steal it from the enemy and then save the design and research it.
Yeah.
Reverse engineer it. That was a completely unintentional discovery, but I started doing it with certain other boats, including I think it's called the Kraken.
I actually don't do that, so I am not that familiar with most of the enemies' vessels. Doesn't help that I also don't fight them, because again, I focus on the land campaign.
Yeah, I have not even touched land vehicles yet.
Let's just say it's a lot easier to design a tank than a frickin' ship. Although I could show you mine if you want ideas. Ow. Why are there two of you?
One's the fighter representing him, and one is the assist trophy. It's so helpful when they just, you know, go into it. Wow, you really are losing, though.
Oh.
Saved at the last moment.
That was clutch. Jace.
Alright, another fighter. Who might you be? Ah, Bowser Jr.
Uh-huh.
With very high spirit power.
Alright. Time to put this turtle down.
Like, I'm not a turtle, I'm a Koopa.
You know what? Koopa soup sounds delicious right now. It actually kind of does.
I guess by technicality you could call him a prince. If Bowser's King Koopa.
True.
You are Prince Koopa. I'm surprised he doesn't make that known to the world.
Yeah, you think he would. Like, that sounds exactly what he'd do. I again don't know if I've already mentioned this, but it's kind of weird then if you
played like the Mario Party games, and then you see there's baby Bowsers. I was like, okay, are you related to the Koopalings or Bowser or whatever?
We will never know. Wow. That was one determined bomb thing.
I think, was it the walking?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's called a Mecha Koopa or something.
It's very determined. It's like, I don't care about your zero laser.
Yeah, when I was testing missiles in from the depths for my scout unit, and I was spawning in some of the weakest enemy units. And I think one of the reasons I was having trouble getting them to actually lock on was because they were so small they didn't have much of a radar or heat signature for the missiles to lock on to, so it was kind of inconsistent, but
was
it worked.
Was it like the Deepwater Guard vessel, which pretty much just has like a spotlight?
It has like a cannon with a mimic barrel over it, which is just a cosmetic thing. It's called a rat.
Okay, that thing. Yeah, if it's one I'm thinking of, it's no wonder.
We have another time. 440.
440. All right.
I feel like when I first played this, I made a mistake when I was trying to do it, which made it take longer, where I just, in my head, I thought, okay, 4 and 40, that's both 4, so they must be in the same, you know, direction.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the case, because it's a clock. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That thing's probably just back, well, you can check it just in case, but it's probably just back to tell us, you know, do you need help? The time I speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you fool, you clearly don't know what you're doing.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I just noticed it now and also in editing the previous video, but it actually made a Zelda sound. Da 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 da.
Yeah, I noticed it when it happened earlier in this episode, actually.
Me Brawler. It's like, why do you even have a spot on this map?
Dude, he's like my favorite character from The Legend of Zelda.
Did you just, oh, that was probably a bowling ball, I get it.
I guess.
I was just thinking, why'd you just throw a cannonball at us?
I was wondering what that was. Like, I thought it was a bomb at first. And then it did not explode.
Yeah, I was thinking that original design for the scout ship I made in From the Depths, I was trying to have it sort of had a turret with the missiles on it that would launch them like as fast as possible with as many ejectors, they're called, which increase their launch speed, while still having some homing on them, and it didn't seem to work, but that could be the same reason that I was shooting at something that didn't have a huge signature.
Ah.
But I'm not sure, I already scrapped that design. But it was making me think, what if you had like you could just get rid of or swap out the tip that has the homing part and just make it a rocket doing that, maybe.
Yeah, you could.
Or just make it a bomb without any thrust at all. Increase its damage, but decrease its accuracy. Yeah, that is another...
That was a play.
It's another... Gesundheit.
Thanks.
Well, he's dead. That's another more complicated thing, is like you can customize every single section of the missiles you have, and the amount of sections it has depends on how many parts of the gantry that holds it.
Yeah. It is complex, but allows you to really customize it. So you can have torpedoes, you can even have MIRVs. You know, missiles that like launch other smaller missiles.
Oh.
So that's a bit more complex.
Interesting. Alright, so do you want to end the episode here?
I think that would be good.
Alright, then we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.